without running back Chris Rodriguez and tight end Zach Ertz, as Megan mentioned moments ago. 3rd down and 3. And the pass caught by McLaurin. 2nd down and 10 following the penalty. Mariota fires downfield, and the catch is made by Noah Brown in Giants territory.
According to interim defense coordinator Bullen, so let's see how he performs today.
3rd down and 20. Mariota keeps it, takes it inside the 30. From the right hash from 46. Moody's kick is good.
11 TDs, only 3 interceptions. That is very impressive.
Here's Dart on 1st down, and it's caught in Commanders territory by Darius Slayton. From the 43, it's Tracy. Tyrone Tracy picks up a Giants 1st down.
If they can ever continue to get that run game going and influence with the play action, it's going to be a dangerous offense.
3rd down and 6. Darts pass. So here's Younghoe Koo. 52-yard attempt. Made it onto the blooper reel 2 weeks ago during the Giants' last game against New England. And this kick with a new holder. Giants punter today is wide to the left.
Turnover margin when we asked Dan Quinn.
From the Giants 47, Mariota with loads of time. Pass is caught by Deebo Samuel.
Unfortunately, that's how bad the Giants' rush defense has been this year.
Up the middle, all the way into the end zone on cue. Krosky Merritt, 16 yards.
All the way to their left, right? They're going to wash everyone down, and then you're going to see Krosky Merritt just go, and it's a sprint now, right? It's a race to the end zone. No one's going to stop him at that point. Goes untouched until he gets into the 5-yard line.
On 1st down from the 19-yard line, this is Wan'Dale Robinson up the sideline. 3rd down and 7 for Jackson Dart. Now this Giants offense, this one is too far for Darius Slayton. And now Mariota fires. 1st down, tight end John Bates takes it out to the 42-yard line.
Looks like Brandon Coleman is filling in for Laramie Tunsil at left tackle right now.
Here is Krosky Merritt again. Puts up a Commanders 1st down into Giants territory.
They never put a running back over there to chip or help out.
2nd and 10. Mariota swings it out. Taken down the sideline by McNichols. Now the injury issues that we've discussed. 3rd down and 6. Mariota looking. Now he throws through the back of the end zone. So here's Moody, hit from 46 earlier. This a 39-yard attempt. And Moody's kick is good.
Again, a little bit better right now. I like what he's doing. He's challenging the Giants to be patient offensively.
Dart takes off, 2nd and 9, picks up a 1st and much more. Jackson Dart inside the 15 and finally brought down.
But you gotta hold those guys back, right? When they have that type of mindset.
Dart hands it off.
Let that guy run.
Tracy to the goal line. Touchdown.
Tracy is the running back. That's who you want running the football. And you can see why you want him running the football. Offensive line pushing down that Commanders front. Tyrone Tracy sees the hole, breaks it.
2nd down and 18. And it's Abdul Carter who comes through to make the play. 3rd down and 22. They keep it on the ground.
He was frankly unstoppable, right? The way that we saw him play was just phenomenal.
Now in his 14th season.
There he goes again.
Dart taken down on cue. 3rd and 23 following the sack and the penalty. Dart
what a
Robinson,
play.
and he is met immediately by Bobby Wagner.
Congratulations.
Jalen Lane from the 37. There is a flag across midfield. Lane still going. Inside the 20, the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. But remember, there is a flag. So we will check with the referee, Bill Vinovich.
And you talk about a change in momentum. It looked like it was all Giants to end this half, right? They had a big stop. They get the ball, one timeout. You're expecting they're going to drive the ball again. Instead, the Commanders' defense shows up. They stop him, and then watch Jalen Lane. Look at his feet. Look at that speed. And look at him go for a touchdown.
Now 2nd and 10. Pass over the middle. It is complete. Darius Slayton to the Washington 41. 2nd down and 4. Dart throws out. It's picked off. Intercepted by Sainristil, who you just mentioned. Across midfield, inside the 40, the 30, and he is finally brought down by Jalen Hyatt.
He's all the way at the top, and I'm watching, and I can't figure out what Jackson Dart was looking at, right? Because one, he steps up, it's late, and he throws it inside where Mikey was aligned, right? So he's aligned inside the whole time, so you got to work against his leverage. Doesn't do that, throws it inside and leaves it for an easy interception for Mikey. That is a nice play. Looking like a wide receiver coming back to the football.
So here's Mooney, 42-yard attempt. Missed the extra point moments ago. This kick from 42 yards out is good.
Little mistakes. He's like, finish the play in front of you. He's very happy with the way Jackson Dart is playing, guys.
That's Megan. Tyrone Tracy picks up a Giants first down out to the 34-yard line, gain of 11. Now Dart lobs one up, and it's the tight end Theo Johnson. Johnson takes it all the way to the Commanders
with some of those intermediate and deeper throws.
He's 9 of 19 today. Now 2nd and 10. Complete this time. And Wan'Dale Robinson inside the 20. Picks up a Giants first down.
The other receiver to the top of the screen.
Here's Dart looking, fires to the end zone. It is caught. Tyrone Tracy, his 2nd touchdown today.
And here's Tyrone Tracy, and you're going to watch the wheel route that he runs on Bobby Wagner. And that is how you expose the 10-time Pro Bowler Bobby Wagner. He can use his legs.
Tunsil out once again. 3rd down and 3. Mariota's pass is incomplete.
Only Matthew Stafford and Josh Allen better than Jackson Dart.
First down for the Giants. On 4th down, Dart looking to throw. Backpedals. Nice touch for the first down to Bellinger.
Jackson Dart doing a nice job distributing.
From the Washington 35. That's 3 in a row to Bellinger.
Yeah, why not?
They keep it on the ground. Tracy is pulled down by Martin, gain of just 2. So now it would be a 51-yard attempt. From the right hash, placed down by Johnston, and Koo's kick is wide to the left. Commanders take over following the missed field goal. Excellent field position from the 41. As Mariota throws, it's Deebo Samuel in Giants territory. Picks up a Washington first down.
Want to get Terry McLaurin involved some more in this offense.
First down and 20.
Got him.
There's McLaurin. Inside the 10. Stays on his feet. Into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. 51 yards. Mariota to McLaurin.
to be back in this lineup because his route running and speed is second to none for the Commanders. Look at the way he turns around. Dane Belton breaks.
Former Jet, Seahawk. His father George was a running back for the Giants. As Dart finds his man downfield, it's Theo Johnson. Singletary in the backfield, Robinson in motion. It's Dart.
Why?
And he will not get there.
Jackson Dart now knows the coverage. Looks like he's going to go for Theo Johnson still.
On fourth down, Dart fires to the end zone. Might be on the outside looking in.
Both teams. And
pass complete to Deebo Samuel. And Samuel picks up another Commander's first down out to the 44-yard line. They're down at 12 as Mariota is spun around, taken down, ball comes loose. Brian Burns has it. And he's tackled by Deebo Samuel.
So he knows he's going down.
Dane Belton.
Oh, he just fumbled it. That is a fumble.
Dane Belton along with Abdul Carter, and then Burns with the recovery.
Burns, Johnny on the spot, gets the recovery. And he's right here next to Jackson Dart motioning out.
Here's Dart off the fake to Tracy.
My goodness. And he fumbled.
Ball came loose. Giants recover. Dart under pressure, throws, end zone, touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson.
The Giants offense is down there. Let's see if Wan'Dale Robinson secures that catch. I do not see the ball moving around at all. That is most definitely a touchdown. We already talked about Noah Brown. He's out.
Fake to McNichols. And the pass is caught. It's the tight end, Ben Sinnott. That's his first catch today, his fifth of the season. From the Giants 39. It's
fumble!
McNichols. Ball came loose. Giants have it. It's recovered by Carter. And then he laterals it back. This is Paulson Adebo. He sends it back to Javon Holland. And Holland is finally upended inside the 30.
Krosky Merritt was hobbling on the sideline. He gets the football. Bam, nice tackle. Tyler Nubin, and I can't tell if McNichols was down before that ball comes out. Then we got lateral after lateral after lateral.
All turnovers are reviewed, and it certainly looked like he may have been down.
All right, so Abdul Carter is trying to rip that ball out.
Oh,
ooh, that ball is out.
There's Dart, pulls it in on second down, takes off. And Jackson Dart has a Giants first down to the Washington 40. They need to get to the Washington 30 for a first down. Dart throws, it's incomplete. He was looking for Robinson. The 1998 through 2000 seasons. Dan Quinn returning close to home, Morristown, New Jersey native. His Commanders now 4-10. The Giants drop to 2-12 on the season.